Haile definitely, I think, benefited strongly from that background, because when we went back to North Carolina, we put, the idea was to put the kids in public school. We both felt that the kids had a solid foundation at CFS, that they could stand up to the very different atmosphere at public school. Heidi ended up pulling the boys out after about a week and homeschooled them again. Haile stayed, and Haile has said that, you know, her kind of foundation here really helped her against the challenges at public school, which are very real. I mean, the dynamic at public school with she went from Christian Fellowship to a high school of probably close to 1,700 students. And the things that she would relate to us as far as, you know, language being used and things happening in the school, it was terrifying, which is why my wife pulled the kids out and said, no, we're going to homeschool the boys. But she really was able, I think, to stand up to that. And I think it made her a stronger person. She was challenged, I think, in some of her Christian beliefs at public school. And quite frankly, one of the issues she faced when she went away to Truman is she received some ridicule from some people based on what was important and kind of core to her. I think she didn't like some of the ridicule, and it wasn't so much just, hey, I'm different than you, which is, I've encouraged Haile that there are people with different beliefs, and that's fine. But to be ridiculed for it, it really hurt her feelings a lot. But it did, at least from her high school experience, it definitely, I think, helped her that she had the foundation at Christian Fellowship. And she had this is where she wanted to come back to graduate. So that was nice. She got to finish high school where she started. The experience they get at Christian Fellowship, especially with it is very much a family. I mean, you know, the kids, I mean, it's small enough the teachers know you, especially, you know, year after year, and it's not I think I remember you from a couple years ago. There's still that caring of, they truly, the staff and the teachers truly care about the students. I never felt this plugged in. The 2 years we were back in North Carolina at public school, it was just too big. I'm sure those relationships can develop, but I think it's far easier and much more common here as far as developing, you know, that, again, kind of that sense of family. That's probably my best way I could describe that.
So even you as a parent, you have, because of the environment at CFS, have been blessed because of the relationship.
Oh, absolutely. It is a very welcoming, it's like, yeah, we're glad you're here. I mean, it's a very personal, again, just a very family-oriented atmosphere, which just makes you feel like you belong. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Haile's, I mean, her work ethic, study ethic, whatever those skills she developed here absolutely carried over. I mean, she did very well her first semester in college. I think she made all A's and 1B. Transferred to Mizzou with a nice scholarship, and was able to take advantage of some of the dual credit opportunities at CFS. So yeah, it definitely prepared them. Certainly the Christian teaching and trying to build those Christian ideals, I think, is hugely foundational. You know, going into towards the real world, still having that foundation of those Christian beliefs, and I see that in Haile. I mean, even though she got some pushback and some challenges, that was core to her. She was able to kind of stand on that and say, this is who I am, and that was from CFS.